The stars never lied. At least that's what Novalise Starstorm told herself as she gazed up at the blanketed night sky. A veil of clouds shrouded the glow of the moon, and snow fell around her like scraps of lace, making it nearly impossible to see the constellations. The breath of winter had settled across the kingdom, coating the mountains in a thin layer of frost and encasing the limbs of every tree in glimmering ice. Wind billowed down from the north, carrying with it the scent of ripened berries, snow-topped evergreens, and something that reminded her of the warm toffee cider found throughout Aramir during the coldest season. Another gust of wintry air swept across the balcony, bitter against her cheeks and skin as it cut through the heavy layers of her velvet gown. Novalise shook off the chill crawling up her spine. She'd stopped shivering long ago, because tonight was the winter solstice, an evening built upon promises whispered by the stars, and making wishes. It was a season of blessings and magic, when anything seemed possible. A dream could become truth if the fates were so inclined. According to legend, if one gazed up at the sky during the midnight hours of the solstice, the stars would reveal a secret. Anything from a darkest desire to the most cunning of ambitions, to even the name of their soulmate. Of course, that was only a myth. For as long as Novalise could remember, the skies were never clear on the winter solstice. She was a Starstorm fae, born of House Celestine, under the sign of Estrella, the goddess of the moon and stars. She was expected to be compassionate, obliging, and unable to stand for anything less than perfection. While she was usually sensible, every so often she found herself entranced by the wonders of the world. She shouldn't be dazzled by the idea of fairy tale love stories or swooning at the prospect of meeting her soulmate on a night full of winter-tide celebrations. Yet there she was, on the highest balcony of her family's house, waiting for the clouds to clear, just to see if she could catch a glimpse of something. Novalise reached out, imagining she could catch a falling star in her hand. Her pale skin glowed in the faint swath of hazy moonlight, but the stars revealed nothing. She sighed, her breath misting in front of her like ribbons of silver smoke. "Novalise!" A masculine voice sounded from behind her, one she would recognize anywhere, one that always came across slightly disappointed. She turned to face her brother, Arisian Starstorm, Lord of House Celestine. Clad in their house's colours of sapphire and silver, he looked every inch the noble title his birthright afforded him.